Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another Greatest Superstar Tournament. We are in the quarterfinals. Man, what a hell of a ride we have been on. Seeing the greats of the greats, trying to be the best of the best, and trying to make their way all the way to the very end to be known as the greatest of all time. And this big man right here absolutely deserves his spot right now. He has fought his way hard. I mean, broke the damn ring in the first round against JBL. That was incredible. But man, this dude deserves his stripes, deserves his colors, deserves his Hall of Fame mention. I love to see him this far in the tournament. The big question is, will he be able to continue his streak? And his opponent tonight is none other than the bizarre one, Goldust. I mean, this man's been kicking nads in order to get to where he is tonight. I have no quarrels with it at all. I just think it's been questionable calls by the ref, unless the ref's been specifically told he's allowed to use that move and specifically to against his opponents. I don't know. It's a low blow, it's a low blow, but hey, I have no quarrels with him being here. I think he is great. I think he's underrated. So good to him for making it this far. And here we go, folks. Are you ready for this one? I sure as hell hope you are, because I certainly am. It is Summerslam, the biggest party of the summer, and what a better place to have these quarterfinal matches. And right off the bat, Rikishi tried the big sleeper hole in Goldust, but Goldust having none of it, saying you can't do that this early in the match. You're not gonna make me fall asleep. Not a damn shot. Now it's going to target the arm of Big Quiche. Trying to wear him down as best as humanly possible. And now just mounting him slowly but surely, seductively. And then with those big headbutts. Usually you don't want to headbutt a Samoan superstar. But Goldust did just that. And Rikishi clearly not happy with it. Now going to stomp a muddle in him. But Goldust just like that fighting back. And these two really seem to have each other's numbers, been studying each other very well, so that they can have an even competition. And after that crucifix in with the cover, almost got the big man down for the count. Now mounting him again into those strikes. Brutal strikes. Now going to the top rope is Goldust, the bizarre one. As I said, underrated, my guy. Underrated dude. Goldust deserved more than what he got in WWE. He deserved to be treated as more than just a comedy act. And after that big throat thrust to Rikishi, in with the cover, but a 2.5 count. And I'm calling Quiche to his feet. What has he got lined up here? I don't know. Guess we won't find out. Big Quiche, after that big clothesline, ducking down from Goldust. Back body drop. Get your ass to your feet so I can take you down again. And now Rikishi gonna drag easily Goldust to the middle of the ring, but Goldust already to his feet. Already stirred, but big spine buster again from Rikishi. And now sizing him up. No! Oh my goodness! Bonsai drop. You are out of here, but no! How in the hell? That was all weight. Full momentum on the chest of Goldust. How in the hell did Goldust kick out of that? Who knows? But Rikishi driver. And straight into the cover goes Big Quiche. You have to imagine that is over. Yes, it sure as damn well is. Short and sweet, but damn good was that match. Legitimately could have gone either way. I think both superstars would have earned a victory tonight. And they certainly gave it their all. They certainly took each other to the limit. For what it was fantastic to watch. And I loved it. I loved every moment, every second of that matchup. And you have to imagine if Goldust had gone for Shattered Dreams, that surely would have shattered the dreams of Rikishi. Unfortunately, Goldust just was never able to get Rikishi into that spot. And this was almost the beginning of the end. This now the second spine buster. I mean, this was damn impressive, man. Rikishi with full momentum, full force, full weight on top of Goldust. And somehow, some way, Goldust kicked out of that. But he just prolonged the inevitable. Because straight after that, Rikishi got him on his shoulders, hit a Rikishi driver. And man, you get hit with that, you're sure out of it. Rikishi got the victory. And then we see the updated bracket. Rikishi makes it to the semi-finals, and that is so awesome. Who would have thought at the start of this tournament, when Rikishi went up against JBL, that Rikishi would have been making it this far? I know a lot of people would have counted him out, would have second-guessed him making it as far as this, but that's just how damn good Rikishi is. Now the main event of this quarterfinal tournament, Eddie Guerrero making his way down to the ring with this beautiful ECW Tag Team Championship. If you want to know where he got that, check out one of my random matches. It was back then, and that was an awesome match alone. I mean, just see him as champion and see him this far in the tournament. You love to see it. Fan favorite for damn sure. Lying, cheating, stealing his way, doing anything he needs to in order to come out on top. But Eddie Guerrero has his work cut out for him tonight as he goes one-on-one with the ravaging, the savaging, the Samoan bulldozer, Umaga. The crowd completely behind Eddie Guerrero tonight, understandably so. As I said, fan favorite in this whole damn tournament. The bell rings and Umaga straight in with the devastating strike to Eddie Guerrero, nearly decapitating the man. Now into the bear hug, trying to squeeze the life out of him early. But Eddie Guerrero got so much heart, man. Can never count this man out. Doesn't matter who he faces. Doesn't matter how much brutality Eddie Guerrero goes through. A modified lasso from El Paso. But Umaga right by the ropes. And going in for another submission hold, a camel clutch. Just like that, Umaga escapes through. Now Eddie Guerrero crawled to the apron. And Umaga, not having any of it, knocked his ass right down. And imagine, folks, imagine the matchup we will get if we see Umaga against Rikishi. Two brothers going at it, fighting it out to be known as the greatest of all time. And Eddie fell short there. Not often Eddie Guerrero makes a mistake like that, but it certainly happened tonight. And you don't want to be making mistakes like that against the Samoan bulldozer. You can't afford to, and especially again with the stakes so high. You win this one, you make it to the semi-finals. And that much closer to superstardom, to being known as the true GOAT of WWE. And this has been such a fun tournament, folks. Hey, if you've been here since the beginning, you'll know what this has been all about. You'll know how great this tournament has been. Yeah, we've had some questionable calls in regards to some finishes, but hey, it's been great. Overall, it's been a fantastic tournament. And if this is the first time you're tuning in tonight, well, hey, then you'll know just off what we've seen so far how great this tournament really is. And what a huge, huge super kick. Flush on the chin of Eddie Guerrero. And this, I mean, it's looking all for Umaga right now. Umaga, man, this dude should have been a world champion at least once in his lifetime. For some reason, they never pulled the trigger on it. Oh my, and I spoke about against Rikishi. Rikishi driver to Eddie Guerrero. But Umaga's not done yet. Eddie is barely stirring, barely knows where he's at. But the veteran instinct of Eddie to somehow still fight back with that brainbuster to Umaga out of nowhere. But a big kick out from Umaga. My goodness, how in the world, after being hit with Samoan driver. And missed the frog splash. Felt froggy, didn't work out, but still managing to fight back. And this is how good Eddie Guerrero is. Doesn't matter what he goes through. Still managed to hit the frog splash to Umaga. But Umaga still with a big kick out. How in the world? But that's what it means, folks. That's what it means to come out on top. To be one step closer to being known as the greatest superstar of all time. You kick out of the big moves. Your heart for the business, your will to win is intensified greatly. Now Eddie just making sure to stay on top of Umaga, but just like that, Umaga with the dragon screw. Clobbering the back of Eddie Guerrero. Turning him over. Now, oh my goodness, the knee. Indian deathlock. Locked in on Eddie. Eddie, I don't think he's going to be able to stand after that. And now Umaga going to dangerous territory to the top rope. In with a Samoan splash, but missed. Eddie got out of the way. That's what he needed. And in with a big uppercut to Umaga. Pulling Umaga to his feet again. Targeting the knees, the sternum. And in with a DDT. But Umaga, just like that, already to his feet. But a big Hurricane Rana. And Umaga rolls out. Forced to. Back of the ring. Now on his shoulders, turn her around. In with a Hurricane Rana again. But a kick from Umaga. Grabbing the throat of Eddie. Calling it Samoan Spike. Samoan Spike. No way. That's it for Eddie Guerrero. I loved you. Eddie, no. I was going to say I love you, Eddie. And it was okay if he didn't kick out. It would have been understandable. But somehow, someway, Eddie still kicked out of it. Extremely few superstars have ever kicked out of Samoan Spike. Eddie is one of those anomalies. Eddie was one of them. It looked like Umaga was going for a Samoan drop, but Eddie fought back with those strikes, taking Umaga down with that heel kick. Now Eddie very slow, going to the top rope, feeling froggy once again, and he hits. He hits it. Frog splash connected, picture perfectly on Umaga. And Eddie gets it. Man, I thought the first match was good, but this is just next level. Worthy of being in the main event. For absolutely damn sure. This is a match we never ever got to see in the WWE. Eddie Guerrero versus Umaga. So it was a dream match for sure. But it was everything and more that we could have ever expected, ever have anticipated. It was just fantastic from start to finish. These two took the physicality to each other, the brute force to each other, took each other to the limit. At the end of the day, there could only be one winner. And it was no easy feat to get there. This alone, come on. Again, very few superstars have ever kicked out of Samoan Spike. Eddie was one of them. And then this is the final frog splash of the night to end it all, become the victor. And as you will see right here, right now, making it to the semifinals, going head to head with Rikishi, my freaking goodness. That is going to be an incredible match. I cannot wait to get there, folks. We will get there in short time than ever before. But that was so incredible to witness, so incredible to watch. I loved every single freaking moment. I cannot emphasize that enough. It was just such a fantastic watch. But folks, that is all we have for tonight on this quarterfinal matchup. Hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, not forget to smash that like button, share videos, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Road to 1000 is way underway. Turn on notification bell so you do not miss a single episode or any other video to come, folks. The ride just keeps on coming. So keep tight, keep well, keep fighting the damn big fight, and I shall see you next time.